Hi, my name is Florence Pettet. I'm a Regional Vice President with ACN. I live in Chorleywood, Hertfordshire, which is just outside London, and I work the ACN business with my business partner, John.
And my name is John Macdougall. I live in North London. I'm a Regional Vice President with ACN. Also outside what I do with ACN, I'm also a restaurant owner. My partner's Thai. We got involved in Thai food when it was becoming very popular in London, so it was a pretty good business decision from that perspective. And I enjoy Thai food myself and the Thai culture. I had the real passion and desire to make a change when I started in ACN. I realized, though I thought I was successful at that time, that life isn't just about the income you're earning, it's about the way that income's been created and whether you can have a lifestyle alongside what you're doing to earn your money.
Terry, my husband, has always owned a business, a self-employed business, which is a little bit traditional one, like don't get sick, don't want too much time off. But in the course of the next few months, we're selling that business completely. Frankly, we don't need the money. ACN has given us an income, which means he doesn't need to do anything else, and he's quite happy to work more with me in the business, travel more in the business, so we get to spend more time together. I mean, if I think of my early career, we were almost like ships in the night sometimes. You know, we were barely seeing each other, or sometimes I'd come back so tired that we'd grab a coffee and then it was, oh gosh, I've got to go to bed because I've got to get up at some unearthly hour. You know, now we can spend a lot more time with each other. We travel together, we go to the conventions together, we go on a lot of the trips together. So we get to spend a lot more time together, as well as being able to spend a lot more time on holiday together. It obviously takes some work. I mean, we say to people, the only place that money comes before work is in the dictionary. And that's, a lot of people want success, want something in their life, but they're not really prepared to work for it. So you have to have some work, you've got to have some dedication, you've got to like people, because we're very much a people business.
In fact, you don't even need to actually to risk the way that you're currently earning your income, because, you know, if you wanted to open up a restaurant, not only would you have the huge investment, but you'd have to give up the day job. But ACN's got a very different model from that perspective. It's designed for people to do on a very part-time basis, so they can keep the security of their current range of way of earning their income. You know, whether they're self-employed or whether they're employed by somebody else, they can keep that and then begin to build ACN on a very, very part-time basis.
Look, we just wanted to check a couple of schedules for the weekend on Saturday. Who's doing what and when?
It gives me all the advantages of having my own business, but quite frankly, without having a lot of the responsibilities. You know, a traditional business, you know, you've got all the issues with staff, and as great as my staff are in the restaurant, there's always challenges that. And, you know, with my ACN business, you know, that's the company's responsibility. You know, we're all independent representatives working with ACN.
I thought I was enjoying what I was doing when I was in the traditional world, and I worked very, very hard at it. But I realise now I didn't really enjoy it. It was just part of the hassle and the bustle of getting to the top as a woman in that industry. Now I can do the things I want to do, and apart from ACN, I do work with local charities, with animal charities. I adopt animals, and so that's become a very important part of our lives over the years.
Well, for most people, you know, residual income is not an option. You know, unless the fortunate people, let's say the entertainment industry, you know, you make a record, you know, let's face it, you know, few of us are pop stars and able to earn our money residually that way. The only other way that people can do it maybe is through investment. And again, you know, it's not a lot of people nowadays that really have that sort of level of finance that they can really put a substantial amount of money into an investment or in a bank account and really be able to, you know, sort of earn residually off that. So residual income is for a lot of people, it's a myth. It's just not going to happen. For us in ACN, it's a reality though, and it's fantastic. You know, this is what has helped France and I. If unfortunately we're ever sick, we still get paid. And for most people in an employed or particularly in a self-employed situation, that doesn't happen. When we have a training session, we simply lay out ACN's simple success system, give people all the tools that they need to have to be successful in starting their ACN business and continuing their success in ACN. We also add to that some recognition that as well, because that's also a very important aspect of what we do in ACN, you know, giving people a chance to be recognised for the success that they've achieved in ACN as well.
It's good to welcome you as an executive team trainer. Hey, welcome. Good, well done. Well done.
Fantastic. it's working better and better. It seems to be, it's like a good wine. You know, the older it gets, the better it seems to get. And that's what's been so incredible, the fact that as a company, they've continued to grow and grow. We've continued to expand through the markets, and they continue to offer us new opportunities. And we're just so excited with what's happening now with the new mobile service we're bringing through to Europe, and of course the video phones, the ACN digital phones.
See, for John and I now, it's not about us anymore. You know, we've got a good lifestyle, we've got a good income. Oh, we'll work for a lot more, that's not a problem. But we have a lot of people who've joined our team, some of which are now financially independent, but others are just beginning to get started. And our role really is to make sure that as many as possible of them are in the same position as we are over time.